position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Auburn Tigers, Jordan-Hare Stadium. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the 16th-ranked team in the land, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Auburn will kick it off to get things started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So TCU's offense will go on the attack first. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looking for room. It's Washington. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Back to throw, it's Hoover. Got his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the left. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Horned Frogs moving quickly to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Shelton. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start in the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Leaves it with the back. They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And here comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He splits the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting three and starting this game off on the right foot.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Auburn Tigers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love it.
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. To the air. It's Beck. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And it's incomplete on third down. Auburn sends out the punting unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Got a man. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. And the Horned Frogs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Catch in the middle, it's Shelton. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. To the air, it's Beck. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Simmons. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Now with just a few seconds left, not enough time to run another play, but there is time to kick a field goal and take the lead. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again.
How big was that? Kicking the field goal to tie the game going into halftime, and you just sent a message to your opponent. There's a lot of ball left. We've got a lot of juice left in the tank. This game could go any way here in this last half.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work in Auburn, Alabama so far, and welcome into the halftime report. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Pat Dye Field in Jordan-Hare.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Tight end now in motion. From the gun to give, looking for room. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. And the Tigers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Got his man downfield. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Grab behind the line, it's Coleman. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Trying play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. how this fourth quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Got it in the middle, it's Hayes. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. He wants to throw it again. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game.
It's the plays like that that are going to end up defining and deciding this game, right? It's tight. Tie game, fourth quarter. Someone is going to step up and make a game-changing play, and the defender did right there.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Runs through the tackle. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. Back to throw, it's Hoover. Oh, they're after him! And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth.
I know this defense feels like they missed some opportunities. Yeah, they had 2 sacks their last game out, but they feel like they left a bunch more out on the field. They wanted to try to get to the quarterback in this game. That was finally the first time they registered a sack so far here. Curious to see how this pass rush looks the rest of the way.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. They're working that left side. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Simmons. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. At the 35, he's got room. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to throw on first down. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. It's a fine line right now between being aggressive, trying to win it here, and not blowing the game with a turnover. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. On first down from the 13-yard line. Running the red zone, it's Smith. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Motion from the wideout. They'll run play action. Looking to scramble. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Dropping back, it's Beck. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
And third down for a defensive lineman, trust me, I'm one of them, is money down. Go get me that quarterback. Make the stop. Get him to fourth down. The defensive line, the defense was ready to rock and roll. Nice job.
So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And this one is perfect. And guys, Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good teams, man. That's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Palmer.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. Two ranked opponents evenly matched. Who's going to